Man, have I got a video for you that'll make you so... We're gonna be reviewing Goon. Now, before you... Hey! Just a second. Before you start hootering and hollering obnoxiously, I have to tell you what the ranking system is. It will be ginger chicks that live in Newtown out of 10. We all know why we need to do this, because as important as camel milk is to Central Asia, so is Goon to Australia. That's the teat that we were raised off of.
Oi, dog teat of the future. Oh.
This is
Goon Review.
AKA just an excuse for me to get hammered on a Tuesday. Just a quick cue for all of you, where the Fruity Lexi are at. We went to 2 bottle-os. I can only assume that it doesn't exist anymore. Prove me wrong in the comments, and not just to help my algorithm. Genuinely curious. Okay, number 1 is from the good people at Tangled Vine, Chardonnay, full-bodied. Classy. Did you know your pour could be more than you think? Look, obviously I am a huge advocate of drinking responsibly and not just for legal reasons. But if you're buying Goon, I think we can all agree there's no point to be printing that. This is how they describe it. This is a classic dry style of Chardonnay with attractive stone fruit, vanilla and melon characters. I'm sure it is. With a full-bodied style with a fresh, dry finish. Well, I'll be the judge of that. And I'll be judging it a litre at a time. Also, you have to give it to the 4 litre for value. Not just quantity versus price, but also the fact that it's a bag. Fuck. Well, it's not a good one, but what else can you expect? Seeing as this is the first one that I will be drinking, I think we all know what needs to happen. We'll be taking it out in this nice dog teat of the future. Reference. And putting this slippery little sucker straight on here. Yeah. Now that is not an overused joke. Fuck Aussies and dickheads, aren't they?
Do you get it?
There's nothing to get. This joke is that basic. There is nothing to grasp from it. Okay, here we go. First taste test.
Yeah! My crown!
Oh! Jeez.
King of Piss!
Wow. That is Goon. That is definitely Goon. I think I know what the top comment of this one's going to be. I get my politics from this guy. Well, that's on you. I mean, what the hell can we... How can you rank this stuff? What am I supposed to be saying? It has a fruity aftertaste? It doesn't! It's all a lie! Who would have expected that all of this flowery language was hiding the fact that it's Goon? This is what I'll say about it. At least it doesn't make you go blind like homemade Russian vodka. But that is the only compliment you can give this. Seeing as this was just the flavour of, bam, untreated alcohol with heaps of water, I'm gonna have to give it, honestly, because it is Goon, a solid 8 ginger hipsters out of 10. Oh, and speaking of ginger hipsters, in Top Company Rosé. I'm assuming that this one will have flavour. Let's see if I'm right on this one by opening it up in this very unhandy box. Oh, this is very handy. It has opening instructions to it. Probably should have read that. And also has the handy recommendation that you probably shouldn't be getting plastered if you're pregnant. More you know. Knowing that women have looked at this and thought, that's just a recommendation. Since when has Goon taken on this inner city Great Gatsby aesthetic? Is society becoming that poor that the gentrified part of Sydney is thinking, well, as long as it's in a glass, no one will know. All right, let's go for round 2. And yes, this is a solid 2 points of the marking system. How good of a hat is this? I feel like I'm coming out of something.
Mama.
Okay, well, seeing as I just gave myself a paper cut, I am going to have to deduct the full 2 points.
Suck out the wound like it's a snake bite.
Oh, brutal. I feel really sorry for me. The only way I know the difference between these two is this one's in a smaller bag. See, this is the double-edged sword of this Goon review. First, yeah, it's funny, but second, you have to take a second sip just so you can have something to say about it. Because all that happens is it feels like your mouth has just been cut by 1,000 razor blades. You swallow that, and then, hello, taste? Are you there? Thing is, that was so bad that my body convulsed. It wanted to dry wrench just with the taste in my mouth going, no! And I go, shut up, buddy! 10 out of 10 hipsters.
This rating scale is meaningless.
I like how we've done maybe 6 videos with these meaningless rating scales, and then Matt, hang on. All right, we are on to Ben Rock Station, Moscato, a sweet and light white wine. Well, they're all light. I don't know about sweet. Good wines need a great environment. Our vineyards and protected wetlands are a reflection of our passion. Look, I'm too tanked to read this. The point is, I like the fact that they're eco-friendly. Okay, even though this is clearly the worst one to put on your head. For the frogs! I look like a southern belle. Well, I guess this is the way I have to drink it. If only Matt was more of a larrikin, he'd be sitting there going, yeah, mate, that's how the throne is. That's the requirements of being the king. Heavy lies the crown, dude. Whoa! I am not just saying this because this is an ecologically responsible booze, but this one actually tastes nice. It tastes like coddies, and so unfortunately I'm gonna have to give it 0 out of 10 hipsters. Look, I'm just gonna have some of this. I don't care that it's alcoholic. It's that delish. My mum makes the coddies. Anyway, let's go back to what we're all here for, which is this face. Oh, that's horrible. All right, back to business. That's part of the business.
Next on this wine tasting tour, we have a gorgeously crisp and refreshing Winesmith's Rye Sling Vintage 2019. And this one again is stressing that you should probably drink responsibly, to which I say, party pooper.
From 2012 vintage, all our wines are vegan. Who's mixing this with eggs? Oh, I'm not even halfway through. Jesus. It is making my eye twitch. So I guess that's good. Is there any flavour to it? I think we all know the answer to that at this point. Stay tuned to the end, press the like button, because we are powering on with these flavourless, awful drinks. And look, my friends, I'm just gonna have to do something that I have never done on Friendly Geordies. Shit on something. This sucks! 9 out of 10. Okay, now we're up to... Damn. I'm pretty hammered. Holy crap. Now we're up to... So stupid. I love how all the kids in year 12 now are thinking, I want to be a YouTuber. This is the job of being YouTuber now. Just going like, Cabaret Merlot. Oh, yeah. How much worse is that than astronaut? This has the proudly Australian seal of quality, family owned since 1928. Did you just ordain that you get the seal of quality? Who's dishing this out? Fits like a glove. See, look, unlike Golden Oak, this one's staying together. Extra bonus points for that, and I'm loving this little cap feature of it. You see? Stay safe in the sun. Man, you know those days where you just feel lower about yourself? This is not one of those days. Proudest moment. Okay, well, I would have preferred to have drunk gasoline just then. Jesus Christ. Well, that's... Oh, people in a post-apocalyptic world would leave this where it was. As such, 11 out of 10 hipsters. I love all these opening instructions in goon boxes. Pro tip, no one's drinking this out of a box. It's out of the bag or fuck off. Man, I'm becoming a pro at opening up these bags, but I am not becoming a pro at standing still. I'm actually finding it hard to balance. Let's see what this one tastes like.
You haven't even said what it is.
Oh, right, okay. This is what... A glass of wine in the gentle breeze that whispers through the swaying trees. Walker Grove, a good wine paired, creating joyful memories, a discovery best shared. Huh. So that's what Frodo did after Lord of the Rings. Ah! Fuck! You know how in the military they just yell at you, "Get up, Corporal, do your bed," at 5 in the morning? Just force them to drink this. Ugh. Yeah, it's that time of the night where you're like, I don't care that it tastes like shit. I just care that it's there. Stanley! Yeah! I will say this about Goon. It does the job. Now, Matt was dreading that this would be the worst one, which is why we saved it for lucky last to see if his hypothesis was correct. And he thinks that Stanley is going to be the worst because it is a premium tawny. Then, this British woman that I know, Sally, came in and went, "Oh, was that a tawny? That's going to be lovely." So, let's see who was right. Matt or British woman? Bon appetit. You know rappers like Plies are always talking about how they like things thick? This is THICC. Thick! Okay, that is like drinking alcoholic chocolate syrup. I'm gonna have to give this a solid 7 out of 10. Because, look, at least it has flavour. You're differentiating yourself from the rest of the market, aren't you? We were walking into the bottle-os going, oh, why is there only 6 or 7 brands? There only needs to be 2. Anyway, look, the point is, I think that you owe me a like, don't you? Because think about this. This is the middle of the day. The rest of the day is written off for me, and it's a one-person party. Look, for everybody who said that this video isn't going to be political, first of all, fuck off. But the second thing is, you know how, I love it when you're drunk, you think you're being really witty, where you're just like, hey, you know what? You're a c***. That's why everybody who's like a drunk at a pub is always saying that to you. Fuck off, c***. In their mind, they're Oscar Wilde saying that stupidity is wasted on... I messed up that because I'm too smashed to talk about Oscar Wilde. But look, the thing is, if you are sitting there saying that this wasn't political or whatever, well... I've got a good response to you. Why don't you just come back for the political videos, and leave the rest of us cool cats around and like delve in other things about things? Because do you know that the rest of life is like there's other things to life as apart from what Scott Morrison did that day. Ooh, did he have a bagel? Talk about if he had a bagel. That was a scandal, wasn't it? I read in the paper. I read on the front page of the paper this huge scandal that's been unleashed. Well, then it wouldn't be on the front page, numbnuts. Look, I'm sick of everybody giving me stuff to do, alright? If I want to drink Goon, I'll drink fucking Goon! You're not going to stop me, okay? Man, maybe this is why I didn't get invited to that many parties.
Please share and comment below. Comment!